What up, everyone? Oh, no, don't start out like that. Hey, guys, it's Shuffling the Deck. I guess
It's Shuffling the Deck?
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. It's Sweaty Time Pro Wrestling. Sean's already peeking in studio.
I couldn't help it. I had to Will Smith laugh, and apparently that's going to be... I didn't know I had a Will Smith laugh. B, I didn't know it was going to peak the microphone. We're discovering all sorts of things today on Sweaty Time Pro Wrestling.
It's been a while since you've been in studio.
Yes. Do we want to talk about what happened the last time I tried to get in studio?
No, because that
Okay.
wasn't for a podcast. That was for Quick Hits, the show with short wrestling.
Yeah. I came over to record a few things, and I got the worst text message of my life.
Man, I've gotten that twice.
Nice. Oh, no.
Actually, technically 3 times, but one was in high school. 2 were in adult life.
Yeah, the third one was when I agreed to do a podcast with James, and he was like, "Oh no, he called my bluff."
No, you knew I'm serious about Shuffling the Deck, the Veggie Pails, and Sweaty Time Pro Wrestling.
Let's fucking
Episode 38 of Lucha Underground. It's Ultima Lucha.
Ultima. I love, before we even get into it, I love that they're doing, as a kid who had TV, but pay-per-views were very expensive, this model of like treating it like a TV season and having a big season finale.
Yeah.
I love that so much.
That's what we call climax. Butter is okay. So I've had 3 cats in my adult life:
List
Franklin,
'em.
Henry, Butter. And how you know the cats are at home with you is when they're sleeping during a podcast record. Franklin would come in during talking about Beyblade, which I would record in the walk-in closet. Not the walk-in closet, the Joaquin closet. At our old place, if you remember when you went into the bathroom, there was that walk-in closet.
Yeah. That's where I learned how to be a man, and I saw my first dead body.
So
That was Rivers. Fuck. That was his brother.
Rivers Phoenix. Oh, yeah. Wait.
I was thinking wait, is that Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking of Rivers Phoenix.
Well, wait, they're not brothers.
They're not brothers?
No, Joaquin Phoenix and someone else are brothers, I thought. Because
I think it's... This is so off the rails, and I won't apologize, but I will say, listeners, I understand.
Okay, but
Yes.
I used to record that in that closet to get the best sound possible, so I could say, "Hey, talking about Beyblade, co-hosts of the other shows. This is the greatest sounding podcast." And when people recognize it as such on our network, you'll be upset that you didn't want to do this show with me.
In my Joaquin closet.
Yes, well, it would not have been in the Joaquin closet.
But then it would not have been the greatest sounding podcast on the network.
Yeah. So I was doing it out of spite. But Franklin would claw at the door and just come into that closet. And it's just me talking for 2 hours into a microphone, generally screaming. And he would just pass out.
It's so, because one thing, like, I love listening to the voice of my roommates, because cats see us
the
as
generation.
roommates. Yes. See, to hear me as the haunted house of a generation. But like you, and especially Beyblades, was a fucking manic fever dream of just like, because I think I guessed it late, like when you got later on and you started bringing on guests, I came on. Yeah, it's James Full Tilt. It's it's so sweet when your cat loves you as much as just to just listen to you scream in a closet about a children's cartoon.
And Butter is currently doing that right now. She's
very
great. She's so cute. I want to squeeze you.
Oh man, well don't do it unless your name is Cage and Butters is a dog.
Yes, I was about to say, Cage don't crush a cat, all right?
No,
or
no.
simulate the crushing of a cat
Of
or
course,
a dog.
of course, for legal reasons.
They'll dom a dog. Yay.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Butter, you gotta get out of here. You're distracting me.
Oh my gosh, don't worry, we haven't hit play yet. So if this is your first time, wild time to come in, but we can't wait to have you listen to us watch along with us in part 1 of Ultima Lucha, their big season finale. This is their WrestleMania.
Yes, you can purchase this on DVD for a wild amount of money. You might be able to on Amazon or iTunes get them wholeheartedly. Or you might be able to go to archive.org and find this and sync up. We're at 0-0. Sean will count us down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. as if he were a timer. Don't do it like Nicole, who does 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. And it's like that. No, stop it, Nicole.
I will keep some semblance of tempo.
Yes, please do. So we also, normally, if this is your first time, we just talk about the shows. We don't do watch-alongs, but I wanted to watch both of these with Sean. There would be too much to discuss. We're just going in. We're watching along. I'm pumped. Are you pumped?
I'm so pumped. I haven't seen any of this. I've had very little spoiled for me. Have you watched this?
No.
Okay, so we're both coming in completely unknown. We know what the matches are.
I did get one match spoiled for me when I needed to learn about someone's current wrestling acumen.
Okay. Oh, I'm curious which one that is. We'll get to it when we get to it, maybe. I think I had one thing also when I was trying to learn someone's name because I had to stop calling them something else. We'll get to there when we get to there.
Uh-huh. You searched up Dario Cueto and said, it's not Daria?
It's not. Who was standing on my neck then this whole time?
Oh, man. Whose cheerleader sister can I hang out with?
A third thing about the TV show Daria.
Oh, man. You got to check out the VHS copies that someone recorded from the ding-dang time of air so you can get the real music.
Clearly.
There we go. I knew one more thing about it.
I'm just so excited. We're talking a little bit before it, how much of these guys, all of these wrestlers from this show, a quick recap. Historically, these contracts were some of the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a shame because some of these wrestlers on here are some of the all-time best who didn't get a shot from WWE. Some guys did, and WWE didn't know how to use them. And at the time, WWE was the only television program in America showcasing wrestling on this level.
Yeah.
So it's so good to see, obviously, Penta and Phoenix we talked about on AEW. We were talking earlier, I love this so much. It was a random trios match. Oh my gosh, it was the Bullet Club Gold. 3 members of Bullet Club Gold.
Oh, was this when they were in London?
No, this was this week. Yesterday.
Okay, because they
Last
would
night.
be the Billy Club there.
They would be the Billy Club there, and we would all go tee-hee-hee, British dialect. I forgot how British people laugh. How do British people laugh?
They say, ho, 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 caviar.
Of course, that famous French food, caviar.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pulling my headphones out of my head.
Oi.
It was 3 members of Bullet Club Gold versus 3 luchadors. They bring in Gravity, and Gravity brings his 2 tag team partners. I was beyond elated when I saw it was Aerostar and Dio del Inframundo, formerly known as Drago.
But they're bitter enemies, I thought.
But there are bitter enemies, but even more bitter friends.
Oh.
Which they even... one of the billion things I love about this show is that they had this best of 5 series that was born out of competition. And then when it ended, they could be like, ooh, you got me, buddy. I still love you.
But one thing that wasn't bred out of competition or friendship is the Hernandez versus Drago. It's bred out of fiction isn't nonfiction.
Dragons aren't real. Hernandez,
right.
you son of a bitch.
We got to get into it.
Let's get into it. Just all to say, everything is a full circle. Time isn't real. Exist as you must exist because we're so happy to have you here.
And you count me down.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Play.
So you will have some of the audio if you're not watching along with us, which is weird if you're just listening to a wrestling match.
Yeah, everything we do, though, is weird. I feel like 2 middle-aged men talking about Veggie Tales is weird.
No, that's perfectly normal. I talk about Bible Man all the time.
Yeah, but you're weird.
No, I'm not. I'm your most normal friend.
That says more about me.
Yes, Drago.
Drago's so cool.
I'm guessing we will be seeing who we're going to see tonight. We're getting the Cage other guy match. Mac.
Cage and Mac, Willie Mac. Yeah.
And now we're getting the Drago Hernandez match.
The what is it? Believers Backlash match.
Oh, are we getting? No. Oh, okay. We're getting the trios match.
Odd Thruple versus the Disciples of Death.
They have to win, right?
Yeah, of course.
There's no way they'll let the disciples of death get out.
Yeah, no. I mean, the odds are up. Yeah.
Will explode.
You.
Realize dragons are not real.
Hell yeah. When he said that, I laughed so hard.
I still forgot how aggressively he whips this man's belt off of his body. I've seen it before, but is that my favorite all-time physical gag?
They cannot do this a second time. Are they
backlash?
going to bring... And okay, thank God. I thought they were going to zoom up on the Miller Lite again, saying, hey, we'll give it to you twice, Miller Lite, if you supply us with some funding.
Oh, is this the actual show?
Yeah, this is the show now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
I love working out alone. Is that Black Lotus?
I think it is.
Let's go!
Oh, yes. Are we going to get Black Lotus filled in?
She is not booked. Oh, shit, I forgot she got kidnapped.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And also by filled in, I meant the storyline filled in.
Yeah. No one has sex on this podcast.
I'm about to sex in my pants with Dario in a tux.
Yo, and that high kick?
And that is the very thin grivy this week.
That Champagne is the thinnest gravy I've ever seen.
That change of heart.
And she kicked that light bulb real good.
Responsible than you.
Oh no.
I forgot she's next to his brother.
Is not a dangerous animal. How did they get that reputation? Because men beat people so badly, they had no choice but to fight back and let out the beast. That's what happened to my brother. My father made a lot of money in underground arenas, exploiting his little pit bull. Built as the monster Matanza Cueto.
So their father cockfighted with his brother.
I also know some stuff about like future seasons about their father, which is fucking perfect wrestling wild shit.
I have no idea about. I know about Matanza. Like I know the wrestler who plays Matanza.
Oh, I don't know that.
I don't know anything about their father.
I'm blaming my brother so he could have the last laugh. His arch-rival's daughter as his loyal apprentice. Matanza may be a pit bull, but El Dragón Azteca is a snake.
Oh shit! Is the Vader? I didn't kill your father. I am your father, but different.
I know the truth hurts.
What? That confused me more of what you said.
The I didn't kill your brother. Someone close to you. Obi-Wan Kenobi lied to you.
Oh, okay.
Dragon Azteca lied to you.
Damn.
Hell yeah, dude.
Wait, if she's beating that wall up that good, she's going to be able to punch through it.
She might be. Holy shit, we might she might have a match booked inside of her cell against
Whoa.
Matanza. Maybe, I don't know.
Cell in a cell match.
The ultimate cell games.
Oh, I love that.
Hey, featuring Gohan. Do you think Gohan would be as popular if his name was Gohans and he was a German?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Hell yeah.
As long as he's like a cute little kid. Yeah!
Ultima, Melissa Santos. Fucking love Melissa Santos. Underrated ring announcer. She's
underrated commentary is my friend Demonic. He's a rapper.
Hell yeah. Wait, does he do commentary for Ultima Lucha?
No, for...
Does he come on this episode?
Not GCW, a Horror Slam or something like that.
Hood Slam?
No, Horror Slam.
Oh, okay. I don't know Horror Slam.
They did like a GCW versus Horror Slam.
Fucking A.
A couple years ago.
I love this. Like GC, I feel like a big part of GCW right now is going to different indie promotions and being, hey, let's do a your top guys versus our top guys.
Hell yeah.
And it's because they have national exposure, it's lifting so many, it's a rising tide lifting so many boats. Shouts out to GCW. Even our beloved Nick fucking Gage and his pizza cutter across David Arquette's face.
Yeah, screw that dude.
I
really wish VLC could
absolutely
do
not. Nick fucking Gage.
automatic like auto-generated subtitles. That's the next thing VLC needs to just squash the game.
Wait, what's VLC?
The player, the media player that I'm using.
Oh, yeah. It's weird. I feel like a lot of media players use that. Like have an auto-generated caption system.
Maybe it does, and I just don't know. I can Google it while we watch.
Maybe. Oh, hey, I'm gonna take this time to apologize for something I said earlier. I think on a previous episode I said the Mac he wasn't really his like. I think I referred to him as lighthearted, which, looking back on, is so one-dimensional painting of a character. Which I don't know. I think about it more. It's something I've always wanted to see out of quote-unquote comedy wrestlers, which we just got out of Orange Cassidy when he main evented All Out, the pay-per-view after Wembley, is that he was a comedy guy who could also feel loss and feel encouraged and inspiring. Like, a great character is three-dimensional and can go through many different facets. And I think that's what we're seeing from the Mac right now. Like, he's like he has something to lose. Why would he appear fun-loving right now? He lost his cousinship. He lost a job in 2014. We're still recovering from the recession, and he lost his cousinship. It would be foolish to expect him to be lighthearted here, even if that is one of many facets to this person. Yeah.
So you can get a plugin that will do auto-generated subtitles. So I will be doing that today because out of all our watch-alongs, Nicole's like, there aren't any subtitles. Why aren't there subtitles? I'm like, the movie's not available to purchase anywhere.
We have to do some trickery. Pinfall in the stand. If you went to because you've never been to a live wrestling show.
I have not.
Okay. If I invite you to a live wrestling show sometime, you would go with me.
Yeah,
maybe?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. I need to remind you when one's coming up, and we'll see how we're both doing financially because.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But if someone pinned someone like right next to you, actually, and that's a good trick. That's a good question. If you went to a wrestling show and the guys came on and started fighting right next to you, what do you do? A, sit there and continue eating popcorn. B, move and let them fight. Or C, give them a little smooch.
Well, C is assault.
Yep.
A
Good.
is implausible because I don't. That's also assault what he just did. Unless that's just flour in there, probably.
What was that? The fire extinguisher?
Yeah.
I don't think it's is it assault if it's a hardcore that's what the contract is, a hardcore match, right?
I guess, but
Yeah.
A is implausible for me because I don't eat popcorn. So B, I would move.
Good job.
This is insane.
All right, you are invited to the wrestling show. You're invited to the wrestling show.
What about D, all of the above?
You are extra invited to the wrestling show. You
What
found
about
the secret.
E? I pull out my putty and start pumping.
Just get the ring out of here so they
That's assault, James.
No, the problem is the moral of the story would be it's supposed to be everyone's invited to the wrestling show. But if you pull out your putty and start pumping, like, no, that's the one time you're not invited to the wrestling show anymore.
Man, people are loving this.
This is a fucking smart opener.
Uh-huh.
They're brawling around. They haven't even gotten to the ring yet. They're fighting with a bunch of cool weapons. Like, when's the last? I can't recall the last time. I saw in this 2014, 2015, a fire extinguisher
What?
spot.
Just a cooler? Oh, it has beer in it, and he's gonna spit it in the air and say, "I'm Stone Cold Austin."
Have you seen the Vine of a guy with two beer bottles? Like he's like standing in a hot tub, and they're just like, "Don't do it, Fred, don't do it." And he smashes the beer bottles together, and it's just like shattered glass in the hot tub.
No.
And I was like, "God damn it, Carl, you son of a bitch!"
Did you see that? It was Miller Lite.
Hell yeah. Brand placement.
And when
placement.
he slammed him down, the Max spit out all the beer. It was a very cool move.
Like, this is a fun
A beer bottle.
yeah, it was. And-
But he's a machine.
Cage does not. Yo, this is brutal.
This is insane.
This is such a smart opening.
You want to
match.
know what they should do in all Casper Mattress should start sponsoring wrestling matches and just a bunch of Casper Mattress foam layering around the ring because that shit's sturdy. Like I have a Casper mattress, and we are not being sponsored right now, but I've always thought that. Why not get memory foam around the ring? And it would be so good for the wrestlers.
They would need to get that sponsorship because I imagine, because it comes from outer space and Martian technology, that it's super expensive. Jesus!
Yeah. Cage is getting beat down.
They're both getting beat down. That lariat on the outside was mean.
What's a lariat?
Clothesline.
Okay.
The way I always heard it break down is clothesline knocks you down, lariat knocks you out.
Oh hell yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I think I stole that from somebody else, but yeah. That was such a beautiful powerbomb.
This is awesome.
This is ICP opening a set with homies, right?
Oh yeah. I would say chicken hunting.
That's fair.
Because if you start out with chicken hunting, that is there's so much to chant there. It's the call and response. Who's going chicken hunting? We's going chicken hunting. Got a motherfucking chicken up. Yup. And everyone screams the yup. You drop out the beat right there.
I did the yup because I haven't gone to enough ICP shows.
I've gone to one.
More than me.
I've watched a lot.
Yeah, of course. No, just because we're indoor kids doesn't mean we're not also juggalos.
Or if Shaggy 2 Dope opened one with like fuck off, fuck the fuck off, or stomp.
Yeah, because this isn't the most important match of the card.
Yeah.
And honestly, this was kind of like, ooh.
How is Cage getting beat? When is Cage going to turn?
What do you mean?
Like when is he? I'm thinking Cage is winning this.
I can see that.
Oh damn! Is he gonna throw him down? Oh no! Are they getting murdered?
Oh my gosh, they might be getting murdered. Oh no!
Cage is doing it.
Remind me to. I had a point on this.
Oh, it's so dangerous.
They've been going back and forth pretty well. It's been a lot of Mac though.
I think it's been primarily Mac.
Yeah, but not with zero Cage.
Zero Cage. That's like Nicolas Cage in Zero Suit Samus.
Ooh, yes it is, and the butt shows off the Jesus.
Oh. See, and that
superplex though.
That should be Casper Wood.
It should be, but it's a roof. Like that. Oh, that's what I'm getting. It's a lot of Mac's been controlling, but Cage has so many moves that can just come out of nowhere.
I hope
Cinder
that's
blocks.
a Casper brick.
I hope that's a Casper cinder block myself, but I don't think those exist, unfortunately.
No, you can get fake cinder blocks, like the foamy looking ones.
But does Casper make them? Because if Casper doesn't, I don't trust it.
Yeah. I only trust a Casper branded foam.
This is how he does it. Oh.
He's not going to curb. No! Okay, well, at least we know that crumbled far too much.
Yeah, because it's super real. That's how strong Cage is. Clearly a real cinder block. That's the win. I like that.
What?
That's a great I like that. I think that's fair.
I forgot these matches go not long. I was watching What a Culture Wrestling or whatever.
What Culture, yeah.
Oh man, he's so fucking hot.
All right. Nope.
I was watching one of here are the shortest wrestling or main event WWE pay-per-view matches.
Sure.
And the first one started out at 12. I was like, yeah, that's a little long. And then then there's so many that are 8 minutes. I'm like, that's the perfect length.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's weird because I don't know. I like when I go to live shows, I like a longer match, but I get it. For television, it makes sense.
I also think I realized why matches are so long in WWE and shit. A smaller arena works better for wrestling. It's like comedy because it just takes the people so long, even if they're sprinting to the ring, that's still such a long time. It's, hey, we're here. That's it.
Sure. I want to, before we totally move on from Mac and Cage, when they first started doing that and Cage jumped Mac, I thought they were going to drop that storyline entirely. Mm-hmm. And I'm so glad they didn't.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. Cage looked like that. That's such a cool fucking finish. That's like one of the cool things about Lucha Underground. You don't need to watch wrestling to see a guy curb stomp another man into a cinder block into dust, and just be like, shit. That's some badass Fast and Furious shit. I love that.
Dude, I'm so excited for this match.
Tejano versus Blue Demon.
Yeah,
Hell
holy
yeah.
shit.
I'm very excited.
Both those men are sculpted out of marble that even the richest man couldn't afford.
Speaking of which, Alberto El Patron versus Johnny Hero himself. I love him so much.
And that's spelled with a G, correct?
Yes, he is a delicious Greek dish.
Oh, I meant Johnny with a G.
Oh, yeah, it's both. You've never had a Johnny before at your favorite Greek restaurant?
Nope.
Oh man, it's when they spit in your mouth, and they slap you in the face, and they call you a pretty bird, pretty bird.
You want to know one of the greatest restaurants in Chicago?
McDonald's?
Sultan's.
Okay, that's better.
Oh man, Sultan's. Nicole and I once went there and spent like 20. We had a huge plate of food. Like, it was so much that Nicole's like, I don't think we'll be able to eat this. And I was like, Nicole, how much do you think this cost? And she's like, I don't know, like $30. And I said, no, it was like 15. And she's like, what? Oh man, it's so good.
Sultan's is sweet. I fuck with Sultan's. Yeah! Let's go! Oh my god, and Helly. Yo, it was actually, last night at Collision was so much Lucha Underground. Mm-hmm. Aerostar and Dios del Inframundo appeared. It was Phoenix versus Angelico. It was all over the place. I was so happy.
Hell yeah.
Oh
The
my-
Lucha Underground is something that is the encapsulation of you had to be there. If you lived in LA and you were a wrestling fan during this time, you this is ECW levels of you had to be there, and if you were there, you were so fucking lucky.
Yeah, and just like ECW, those contracts were criminally bad. And I don't think many of them got paid. But no, like even if you weren't there, because it's such a good television product.
Yeah.
Compared to even AEW, there'll be some things you're watching and you're just like you cringe because it's bad television. And it's hard to make a TV show. It's hard to know those rules if you have not been in television for a long time.
Real quick, I will say they answered our calls with the Disciples of Death, even though this happened, 8 years ago. Mm-hmm. They're no longer wearing the same masks. They are all unique and individuals, because that was my big issue. I'm like, how will I know who is who?
Dude, those are some great although also shouts out to Evilise's foot. Please heal. I'm so worried every time I see her come to the ring with those crutches.
Mm-hmm. And her ring attire is fucking awesome this time. God, they are so cool.
They're fucking great. Dudes.
Do you know who the Disciples of Death are?
I looked it up, but I don't remember.
Okay. So then I guess they're fucking
quick.
jobbers, am I right, if you couldn't remember?
Boo, they're working
Also-
and everyone has a point. Just because you have a little line to the play doesn't mean your part is not incredibly consequential.
No, we on Mostly Speaking Sentai After Dark, patreon.com/MLMpod, we were talking about what if Sean just told us he got hired as a the comedic relief in Power Rangers, and Nicole's like, I would be so proud of him. That would be the coolest thing ever.
If I was like the Bulk and Skull of a Power Rangers, I remember, I'm kind of aged out of it by now. But I remember after graduating, one of my friends auditioning didn't get it for the next Red Ranger. And we were all so bummed because that would have been like the coolest thing for him. He was like fucking jacked, broody dude, and would have been such a good Red Ranger. Would have been very good, Tommy beat up my whole team. Now I got to walk in the woods alone for an hour. Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of drama going on right now with one of the actors. She is in like kind of promoting the newest season coming out, and people are like, oh, this strike, this and that. And I'm like, well, one, yes, she shouldn't be doing that. But all she's doing is doing like a countdown of like in 13 days and 12 days and such. But I'm like, Power Rangers still is not fully a union production. So it might not even matter for, like, she might be able to do this. But someone was like, oh, guys, why are you worried about her not getting work in the future because she's promoting during a strike? She's already on Power Rangers. She won't be getting work in the future. And I was like, that's so sad. But Nynaeve in Wheel of Time was a Power Rangers, and she's fucking crushing that role.
Hell yeah. It's it's one of those sad jokes that like, oh, nobody had to make it, but there's a good point there. And it's, of course, it's the rule, not a law. Can always be broken.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. I feel like if you're in the industry and you're worried about that, cool. If you're someone on Twitter who's just looking for a cause to be pissed about, I don't know, man. Go touch a boob. Go outside.
That should have counted.
Yeah. Oh, wait. What happened?
Angelico was on top of Son of Havoc on top of another person to pin them.
Yeah.
And just because Angelico got hit off doesn't mean Son of Havoc wasn't still on.
No, I feel like usually some of those things get played with a little bit of like weight shift. Their shoulder sometimes comes off the mat.
I guess we need a shoulder cam.
We need a shoulder cam. The disciples of death are Barrio Negro, El Sinestro de la Muerte, and Trece.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, French muffler.
Yes, dude.
Didn't mean. It's weird. I think I moved my mouth away from the microphone on stretch and just came back for muff, which is very upsetting, and I apologize.
Actually, all of it's upsetting to me. Don't move away from the microphone. They are very directional.
I know. I had to get my water, though. So don't worry. I'm staying hydrated, my dear listeners.
Well,
yeah.
Drink and then talk.
Muff.
I know what's coming, dude.
There is a bit of ego in all of these luchadors. Everyone wants
Love their new masks. I hate them because they're not the odd thruple, but those new masks are really good. Let's go. Angelico, you fucking stud. Just teeing off in the middle of the stands.
His hair looks very nice today. It's never, I feel like it's never this long.
He's been growing out for the Ultima Lucha.
Oh, yeah. Because they haven't wrestled in a while.
No, because Evilise has a broken foot.
Yeah.
Oh, no, the testicles. Oh, poor Son of Havoc. There'll never be a grandson of Havoc.
Stryker, don't. After someone gets slammed in the testicles, Sean, is that you in the front row?
Yeah, the hat.
Are you? I heard you scream, he's a madman.
No, that was you, remember?
Don't, after like someone getting slammed in the testicles, your first commentary say, everything is spilling out. Oh, he's doing it again, baby. Oh my God, onto the fucking ground.
That looked so scary.
Holy shit.
That was considerably farther away than the last one.
Katrina's like, oh, we fucked up.
Oh.
We fucked up.
We shouldn't have picked a fight with the odd purple. These guys are crazy.
These people, my team is death, but they don't fear death. No.
These fucking misfits are crazy, and we love to see it. These misfits are from New Jersey and wear devil
And you've seen how they skateboard in New Jersey, i.e. at Tony Hawk's Underground.
You keep streaming that while I'm at work, and I'm like, I want to watch some Tony Hawk Underground.
It's such a good game. Except I'm playing it on GameCube with a Switch Pro controller that is not a Switch Pro controller.
Wait, what does that even mean?
It's very difficult.
Okay, because I played that game on GameCube when I first played it. Like it's weird when people call that like a PS2 game because I didn't have it for PS2. I'm like, no, it's a GameCube game.
Nah, dude, it's a PS2 game.
Nah, man, Mario Sunshine, Pikmin, and Tony Hawk Underground. 1 and 2.
An Animal Forest for Nintendo 64.
Yep, all GameCube games. Ooh. Katrina, you're not even in this match.
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah. One-legged arm drag.
Oh, no, get the Rockin' Smasher in the mouth with it.
It's one of the things. I don't want her to move anymore, though. If the rock falls too far away, please don't move. I'm so worried about your foot, Evilise.
So truly, this is wrestling of like, oh, we're putting such importance on just a normal ass rock. They didn't do
Jeez.
anything to pretty it up or to mystify it. There's no markings. They just found a rock that's like hand size.
But if you were to punch Evilise in the face with it, would be fucking rough. By the way, shout out to Evilise for working.
No.
Shout out to Evilise for working with that broken leg. She looked amazing. That arm drag and her like rolling with Katrina. Even if she did just get pinned after getting punched in the face with a rock.
No. Sean, you have to leave the room real quick.
I can't. If I do, it'll fuck up the microphone, and you'll be more upset at that.
Than you seeing my erection. That's what I was saying. You need to
okay.
leave, so...
Oh, because Katrina was gonna lick Evilise?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised you have an erection while being so sad right now. Because I can feel that depression also coming off. Unless your horniness just feels like depression. I am an empath.
I will be honest. If I need to go back to Michigan and re-up on... She was smelling her pits. That's so hot.
Yep. What were you saying now?
But that's where weed is super cheap, and that's
Crazy
where I
cheap.
re-up.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get I think I got 500 milligrams. 1,000 milligrams of edibles for just like $50-ish.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's the main.
Who is your main in Smash Bros?
Oh, Princess Peach. Well, no, now that Daisy's in there. Princess Daisy. All day. Yeah. Who's your main?
That's Nicole's main in Mario Party.
I can never play Mario Party with Nicole.
Wow. Oh, because you also choose.
I'm a Daisy main, and like any game Daisy's in, I main Daisy.
Nicole will sometimes do Rosalina.
I might try and get to Daisy before she can get there. I mean, if not, I'll just main Peach.
I'm dry bones all over, but Kirby
had such but Kirby's baller as hell. Shout out to Kirby. We had me, Jake, and Andy. We all went to the college together, and we would all lived in Buffalo, so we would like hang out over the summer, and we would play Mario Party and set computer to Dry Bones. And I don't know why we hated Dry Bones so much.
Loved him. He's so. Oh no, Monty Mole in the newer ones is finally there.
Oh no, the Miller Lite.
It's good beer, brother. We're having a good time.
Vampiro looks like he has the flu.
Vampiro is falling off the wagon in front of our very eyes. I think that's what they're trying to tell us. Vampiro is drinking again and is falling off of the wagon to get ready for his match against Penta. Oh shit, the lead singer for Korn is a believer. I can't think of his name.
I think it's Zach Kornfeld from Try Guys, right?
Maybe yes.
I'm lying. It just has corn in the name.
You know what? Because they've had celebrities. I want to see Robert Trujillo from Metallica, Machete himself. They've cut two celebrities.
Yeah.
How cool would that have been if they came back for the Ultima Lucha?
Or just one celebrity or one super. If Ron Funches was one of them, that'd be awesome.
Ron Funches coming down would have been so sweet.
If Mega Ran came down, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
I think he's a wrestler. Oh yeah, no,
huge
he
wrestling
is.
fan. Yeah,
yeah, because obviously he does the theme for Wrestling with Regret.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Introducing first from Houston, Texas.
Who is it?
That's my
Oh,
guy.
no.
That's my guy. I love. I got three favorite wrestlers. It's silly little guys, technical masterminds, and Kevin Nash.
Oh, I thought-
and Hernandez is a Kevin Nash.
Which I thought you were gonna say, and silly big guys.
I mean, yeah, that's why I love Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
He actually is insulting the whole philosophy and the mystical part of being a dragon. He's saying not only are you guys stupid and following this guy, but he's saying, hey man.
He's insulting the whole philosophy and mysticism of being a dragon. Hell yeah, he is. That's my guy.
I'll be honest, Sean. Oh, I was going to say, I wish I had more weed so I could watch this while stoned. But I'll probably rewatch this this week.
Just so I could get that close up of the one sad guy with the belt. That was he was just like the most sad looking wrestling fan of, here, I'm gonna hit you. And he weighs like 12 pounds. And there's like his arms are by his side limply.
Look who's talking.
My arms are always at my side with great purpose.
I thought you were going to say, hey, I'm 13 pounds.
I am also 13 pounds.
I just got a physical from the pediatrician.
I just got a... my pediatrician is the ghost of Olivia Newton-John because I got physical.
Oh. Oh my God, Butter is looking so cute right now.
Oh.
I might need to snag a pic real quick. Hold on.
Follow your heart. I'm gonna keep looking at Drago and these sweet wings. Deo, aka Deus del Inframundo. I was so glad because I think they won trios together with Phoenix in a couple of different promotions. Aerostar, Inframundo, and Ray Phoenix. I know they did it in Chikara. I think they did it in PWG as well.
And say him by his name. It's Ding Dang Drago here, okay?
Drago here, of course. I just want to, in case he's listening or other people are listening and they want to book Drago, but they don't know what he goes by today. I don't know why you're a wrestling booker and you don't know his real name, but still, regardless, book this man. He's very good.
And they can use them.
Whoa, dang, Hernandez is on the defense. Now he's on the offense and offensive.
Dude, that's the...
Holy Christmas.
The power of Inframundo, man. You strike and you strike hot.
It would have been funny if they started striking Drago.
I wish they would. I don't know why. It's a lumberjack match. Like, it's not fair if they're only hitting Hernandez.
No, that's the thing. But that's
Somebody
what
punch
it
this
is.
man. No, it is. You follow the ring. You get hit with a belt. I don't care what your name is.
Holy Christmas! They're letting these This does not make any sense.
I am sure.
For insurance purposes, this is baffling. Time out, sirs.
There's no timeout in wrestling, my friend. I mean, yes. To be fair.
Holy fuck.
So
what is happening?
James, I just want to clear something up. You are prepared to accept the reality that dragons exist.
Yes.
But you are not, but the insurance is where you draw the line.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of this as a producer.
Okay,
sure. Someone comes to me and says they're a dragon? All right.
As if you are a producer and someone comes to you and says specifically, hey, I have ties to the underworld, and I'm going to use those ties to put on a professional wrestling show.
I would literally say, hey, please put in a good name for me. You're in.
Now, here's the thing, producer. This wrestling show, because of the ties to the underworld, is going to be impossible to insure. But...
Okay. Oh, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
People can welt them.
Pretty much, yeah. So don't worry about it. You have to, sign this contract with the devil... we cannot insure this, but you won't need insurance. Your soul has been forfeit.
I was going to say there has to be a safe word from Hernandez to be like, hey, hit me without go sleep.
I don't think so. You heard that one? That one's
Well, I know he hasn't said the safe word yet.
Yeah. I feel...
But then I saw there are actual referees in the ring.
Yeah. If someone gets injured and has to call the match off, and that's the nice thing about being...
I think that's the guy he took the belt from.
He took another belt from him. This poor guy cannot keep a belt.
There are some people, I'm not criticizing other people's body image. Mm-hmm. I'm criticizing the people who look like wrestlers, their body image of these people around the ring. Mm-hmm. The guy who he got the belt took, I'm like, that guy has to be within wrestling because he looks like a wrestler.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like a lot of these guys are either training or know someone. That's usually who you get as audience plants. Mm-hmm. Are people who are already, because they kind of know what they're doing, and they're not gonna they're not gonna belt you in the ear or something.
Oh yeah.
Though, oh my gosh, they had a strap match, Danielson and Ricky Starks. And Danielson got him straight in the ear, and it looked so fucking bad. I know.
I forgot which
Beautiful
movie.
violence.
There was a movie where there was someone got blasted with a hose and it hit them in the ear and
Girls Gone Wild 7?
No.
Okay.
I think it was Girls Gone Wild 69.
Hey, I
That's
really
the
feel
only
like they
one you
jumped the
need.
sharp after 68, which is such a shame.
Oh, yeah.
But sorry, you were going on about
It just ruptured their eardrum, and whenever I see things like that, especially on MXC Takeshi's Castle, when they're blasting them, I'm like, I hope they're not hitting them in the ear because that
so mean.
hurts.
Yeah, like the inner ear is so fragile. It's so bad.
Yeah, those, what are they, millennials, the inner ear, am I right?
Wait, what?
Because they're so fragile.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you need a safe space inside the ear? Fuck off, you millennial scum.
I don't know. I immediately just thought all the millennials fighting the empire, which is kind of what we're trying to do. You millennial scum.
He sucked it.
To get your ass kicked.
Kicked in the head.
Sean, he sucked it.
Why? Why
People
would
are
he do
loving
that?
this match.
Why would he suck it?
Stop focusing on the people with belts. Focus in the ring, bitches.
Oh my gosh! Not the shrug.
Drago, you got
Not
this.
the Hernandez smirk.
Everyone knows when a dragon starts hearing their name chanted, they can pick up 10 times their own body weight.
Or arm drag their way into.
Floats over. We've seen this before.
It's getting.
Oh, dang.
No, he couldn't get that
Oh,
leg.
shoot.
He couldn't grab that foot.
No. Give me my Miller Lite.
Hernandez playing the role of the Quentin Tarantino wrangler on set, preventing Drago from grabbing that foot.
Yeah.
In this metaphor, Drago is Quentin Tarantino. It's a long walk, but it was worth it, trust me.
I thought it was a pretty brisk walk.
Hey, thank you.
It wasn't short, wasn't long. It was brisk.
No,
It wasn't medium.
You felt it afterwards. It's something like, I don't think it took everything out of me. I definitely felt like I went for a walk, but I'm glad I did.
It's like me walking to the end of a road when I had COVID.
Yeah.
Like the distance isn't long, but you feel it.
Absolutely. By the way, yeah, shouts out to fucking border toss onto the believers.
I thought you were going to say shouts out to going on walks when you have COVID.
Yeah, shouts out to going into public with COVID. It's about time we showed fuck. I don't like this joke. I had to stop it halfway through. I
Yeah, see,
hated it.
that dude has to be in wrestling because.
Oh,
Whoa! Miller Lite!
Excuse me? Those mist? I forgot Drago does a mist.
Man, those two fucking love this wrestling.
I don't know if I've ever seen a mist counter an anti-air or do an anti-air like that. That was sweet.
Watch out, he's grabbing something from underneath. He's just going underneath like a little kitten trying to get out of there.
I mean, you just got misted in the face. By the way, mist in wrestling is usually magic. So it's not just getting sprayed in the eyes, it's getting sprayed in the eyes with evil magic.
Hell yeah, dude.
And you have a bunch of people whipping you with belts. I would little kitten the fuck out of there myself.
Evil
Like-
Magic is my middle name.
A lot of bad. Oh, hi Hernandez.
Oh.
Like literally, things could not be worse if your name was Hernandez right now. It's so bad. You did. I was and nunchucks. Also nunchucks.
They set him up as training with nunchucks like 20 episodes ago, and we laughed about it.
And ladies and gentlemen, the payoff is here.
And those are mystical nunchucka.
Yeah, and even if they're not, they're still nunchucks. Ooh.
Dude, you
Enter
better.
the dragon, you son of a bitch.
He's like, no, fuck this.
You gotta be kidding me. He's just taking those to the head.
No, that looked like to the shoulder.
Oh, is it to the shoulder? Okay.
Yeah.
I hope so, because that's
And
brutal.
Those might be like, they look like they could be silicone.
Where they're not as hard as they could
Yes,
be,
but they're still.
you don't want to take that.
Yeah, like I've taken a silicone dildo to the throat, you know what I'm saying? But
and it probably hurt a bunch.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
This match is fucking fucked. This match is absolutely fucked in the best way possible. Yeah, slap that ring.
Slap the ring. That's what? Hold on. There's a joke here.
I believe in you.
Slap the ring. That's
Yeah.
when Will Smith became head of the mafia. Yes! Instead of kiss the ring, you slap the ring.
And then you tell that ring to stop, keep your wife's name out of its fucking mouth. Yeah, okay, I got you.
Or it's when NBC became in charge of the mafia.
Yep. Wait, what?
Their slap, they had that mini-series.
I remember the slap. Okay. That's a good... Drago's the fucking guy. Like, Drago's kind of the fucking guy right now.
But also, like, Hernandez is the fucking guy right now for taking that many whips. Holy shit.
To do that, like, the tope over the top rope, land on nothing, and get misted on the way down. Obviously, like, removing ourselves from the mysticism of the situation. Like, just to be in position to receive the mist, and then land on your back, and then take all those whips. And then take nunchucks. Like he had a second to like little kitty into the ring before he took the nunchucks to the shoulders.
Bubs, you lasted all hour.
Hey, Bubsy, good job.
You little cutie.
What did you think about Ultima Lucha Part 1?
Scream for us real quick, Bubs.
He's about to jump on the fucking the internet box.
She's not gonna. Yeah, that's such a tiny little distance. She can jump all the way up here, dude, onto the mattress.
No, I didn't think she was like because she couldn't clear it. I thought it was gonna be she. For those of you listening at home, she just jumped over the internet box. I thought she was like looking at it like I could jump over it, but I want to jump on it.
No,
because I'm gonna fuck shit up.
No, because she is very skittish. That would scare her half to death.
Oh my gosh, I've heard of death. It doesn't sound very good.
I saw 3 deaths this episode.
Yep.
All right, this is more Black
R.I.P.
Lotus
to Mac.
stuff.
Hell
Is
yeah.
it?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's Azteca, Dragon Azteca.
Wait, so do you think he's the one who killed?
I don't trust
Halt.
Dario at all.
Who's this?
I don't know. White Hoodie Man?
What? Yes, this is wrestler White Hoodie Man.
You know what the prophecy says. You cannot enter the temple.
Ella está prisionera porque yo le fallé.
Déjame avisarle a Puma. Él te trajo una vez, lo puede volver a hacer.
Él tiene un camino diferente esta vez. No lo pondré en peligro de nuevo.
Entonces iré yo.
I didn't realize he knew Puma.
No. Tú aún no estás
Oh,
listo.
wait, yeah, no, he brought Puma in.
Es mi pelea.
Pero la profecía dice que morirás.
He doesn't care, bitch.
Pero el dragón azteca vivirá para siempre.
Old Dragon Azteca's not
Oh,
afraid to
shit.
die. To save Black Lotus. Wait, who was this guy, though?
I think a ghost.
Like, this is why you cannot insure this show. That's like, as soon as you're like, bring up insurance problems, it's like, I don't know, man. They definitely, this show is mostly deals with the underworld. Like, this is an insurance nightmare across the board. But so fucking cool.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching along with us. If this is your first time watching Lucha Underground because of like, oh, you've listened to the other shows, our 3 listeners, and you checked it out, I hope you go back. It's always this awesome. Like I've said, there's maybe 1 episode minus just my preference of the Iron Man match. Only 1 episode that I'm like, and that could have just been my mood that day.
Absolutely. This is the reason the reason, and I'm so glad you're going with me on this journey, and you went on me with this journey, and we journeyed together, is I do believe this is the most accessible wrestling program ever.
Well, next to Glow.
Next to Glow. Yeah, less titties than Glow. But also more titties. We have milled titties. We have cage titties. We got some great titties happening in Lucha Underground.
I just meant the Glow is so wild and campy that it will turn most people off.
Yeah, and this is the thing where it's like, it's wild and campy, but in a very... It's never campy with that tongue-in-cheekness. It really buys into the full, like... If you're into the TV show Supernatural, there's so much supernatural shit happening here. There's so much good wrestling shit happening here. Like, it's just that perfect mix of, like, everything. It's so good.
2 thumbs up to it, you fuckers.
Yeah, biatch.
And Sean,
Yeah, what's up?
For season 2, we can do it. I'm totally fine with us doing it.
Okay.
But only if, for our first episode, we get someone who was involved in Lucha Underground.
Do you think we can?
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like they've seen some of our TikToks.
Yes, in our Instagram reels, they are aware of us.
But that makes me more nervous because I don't like myself. That's not to say the show is bad. I just have a bad self-image. So I can't imagine someone listening to the show and being like, I want to be friends with that person. But again, that says more about me than the actual product we put out.
But it's also a weird thing that you realize when trying to get people to guest. When people are creatives, they want to talk about their shit.
Yeah. Out of all the people that have like shared or like have mentioned us on like Twitter and social media, I fucking love all of those people.
Yeah.
I would love any one of them to come on the show.
My only concern is, well, we use Discord. Who of these fuckers are going to? Marty the Moth is a Twitch streamer, right?
Marty the Moth is a great Twitch streamer.
I think he might be our best bet to be like, hey, you got Discord? Yeah, of course I got Discord. I'm a gamer. And we're like, all right, this is an easy one for one.
I mean, a lot of them do. Jack Evans also has a Twitch stream.
All right, well,
I'm just plugging everyone's Twitch. If you've ever watched Lucha Underground and you're not following these wrestlers on Twitch, do it. They're nice. They're nice, and they would love your followership.
And maybe you should follow my boy Goose Von Kaiser.
Hey, that's me. You can follow me on twitch.tv/Goose Von Kaiser, and you'll watch me play video games and talk about butts. I talk a lot about butts. It's where you poop. Goose Von Kaiser.
Hey, and you can follow me on twitch.tv/Mostly Speaking Sentai, where currently I think I'm just going to keep doing music streams in Tony Hawk's Underground. Maybe go to Underground too. And man, American Wasteland, the classic mode is classic. So I might just become a Tony Hawk streamer. It's a very, hey, throw it on, start doing some missions. It's a very easy game to just jump into, play some rounds, get out. And listen to my music under Marshland Monster this week. New EP with MC Deep called The Modern Myth. I'll end this with one of those songs. It's very good. We'll end that's a 6-minute song. So we'll end with the drum and bass jungle intelligent. It's very of the PS1 era of jungle drum and bass. It's called, The Fluid. That's how we'll end it out. But that is out everywhere. September 15th, this Friday, wherever music is found. Spotify, Apple Music, cha-ching. Marshland Monster is what you'll find it under. That's 3 words. And head over to MLMpod.com to find out information about my other podcasts, such as Mostly Speaking Sentai, Sweet Child of Time, Formulaic, Hit It and Crit It, and The Height of Horror. Then, if you're feeling generous, head over to patreon.com/MLMpod, where for $5 a month, you get exclusive content every single Friday. It's the best way to support this network. Please. And if you have a podcast you need edited, send it to me. I work inexpensively and I work well. Oh, yeah. Just ask according to an idiot or the Rom Complex. Yay. And if you donate if you pledge at the $10 tier, you get monthly exclusive content on top of that $5 stuff. This month might be Dead Alive, the Peter Jackson movie. We'll be discussing that with Nick Foster, or if Sean comes back, we are going to discuss the other Vampiro movie.
Yes.
I forget the name of it.
I need to be there. I'm letting you know
you're
be there.
The only person who I will do that. No one else wants to do a Vampiro movie.
Vampiro.
Unless
Vampiro.
I would love it if if someone from Lucha Underground's like, I'll check this out, and they're like, man, there's a Vampiro movie? Wait, there's 2, eh? I'll come on, and I'm like, oh, Sean, you were busy at work. I'm so sorry.
If Cage, I swear, I'm telling you, Brian Cage, if you are listening right now, I swear to fucking God, if you beat me up, steal my cousins, and steal my spot on this Vampiro podcast, I won't be able to do anything about it because you're very big. But I'll be sad, and fucking deal with that, dude. Deal with making us a grown man sad. I hope that weighs on your conscience heavily.
Hernandez comes on to rewatch Vampiro Warrior of the Night, and he's like, Ewok-looking aliens aren't real. Did you know mannequins turning into women? That's not real. And I'm like, dude, it's a movie. Have you ever seen a piece of fiction? Huh?
Then he watches the Dragon Heart. That movie with Sean Connery plays a dragon, and he's like, Dragons, I used to think were not real, but I have learned since 2015 are in fact real. They use nunchucks and fuck that shit.
He watches Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Next Mutation. He's like, holy shit, dragons do use nunchucks. Because there is a dragon warrior in that who I believe is the main bad guy.
Yeah.
Oh, and you get shout outs on every single free feed podcast at the patreon.com/MLM pod $10 level, starting with Steve F.
Classic.
Eric Berry of Ranger Command Power Hour.
Classic.
Alex Z, the Waz.
Classic.
Orion, I believe it's Murder by Instinct will be his new producer name.
Classic.
Jordan B, the Chaos Witch.
Classic.
My Bickle brother in common law, Joshua Jacus.
Classic.
Steve Barnes, a sweet child of time.
Classic.
The womb in which I emerge, who on day of recording, it's her birthday. It's my mom.
Shouts out to Margie. Classic.
Lil Corey's BFF and now former roommate Shane.
Classic.
That Fed.
Classic.
Twitch.tv/core-winning. It's Corwin.
Classic.
And from the aforementioned, I think formulaic, I hope I said it. That's one of my free feed podcasts. And the ROM Complex. It's twitch.tv/R2Shelby2. It's R2 Shelby 2.
Classic.
Well, so now there's mic bleed, so people will sort of hear you start classic.
Shit.
I can't just drop that out. Ruh-roh.
All right, I'm going to need you all to, in your mind's eye, believe I'm a good podcaster.
I've been James.
And I've been Sean.
And this has been Sweaty Time Pro Wrestling. Oh, we've never done that before.
Ooh, I'm hard. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm like a conversational shark. If I stop talking, I die. Because when you stop talking, then you start thinking. Talking's like drumming or fucking. Once you start thinking, then you're fucked.
My reputed spit is oozing when polluted. These are ruined and diluted. You'll be lucid, speaking fluent in the fluid. I'm in transit, find the frightening lapse of human de-obstruent. So I'm absent-minded, writing raps are true and in my music. Nothing to it but to do it for amusement. I loot the mother's truest, staying zooted like a druid. Disapproving what I'm doing, well you allude to the conclusion that I'm choosing what is proven to be a loser's grand illusion. What's this fucking song about? The concept is I rap super, don't comment on my content because honestly I'll slap you nerds. Constantly I'm trapping twerks, convict them for the trust they birth. I'm God said when I tag on words and nonsense to my tracks you've heard. Discombobulating when the misses ovulating. Kissing swans and waiting for a princess conjugation. I'm envisioning constellations as a Christian spot to Satan. And I'm pissing on you hating, I'm a blissful undulating.
Did I say fucked and fucking twice in one sentence? Yes, that's because I started to think, all right? I should take a rule from these UCB guys and not think, all right? But I gotta tell you, I'm up here right now, standing in front of all of y'all, having not been able to afford to matriculate at Comedy Community College, UCB.
Spacing out on a Sunday. I'm a gape at times when I rap a rhyme. I find that I feel sublime. Rap super, caviar, top shelf tunes. Me and McCollum call us snatches from the way we light a room up. Goons with luck will be the envy of the scene. Talking shy to the D, taking on the INT. It's remote, but it's dope like the smoke from a roach. In the hizzy, it's a joke. I don't talk more than most, yo. I've been regarded as a teller of tall tales, rocking a sad shtick since the writing of frail whales, rocking a bad dick since the start of my teens. I'll be rolling with fat clicks till I'm dead on the scene. Me mugging them, psych, bro, I be loving them. Don't give a fuck about you bums like a Republican. Never scoffing off of a tums, my tummy's rumbling. Getting off a score of your mums because I'm stuffing them.
It seems like the jokes just flow so naturally. It doesn't at all. You can see how hard I'm trying. You can see, if there were any light left in my eyes, you would see it fading actively right now, okay? But you know what? My life's been pretty hard, okay? So I can't be hurt. Not scared of you motherfuckers. Out of all of my siblings, I'm the one who lived.